Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking, and thanks for having me back in. It's good to see you again. Today I'm going to show you how I make buttercream candies, okay? And you can change the flavor by different extracts and what you decide to use. But I love, in the box of candy, the buttercream ones that have the orange filling. That's my favorite. So today we're going to make buttercream orange flavor with chocolate candies. So what I'm going to do to start off with is I've got 4 cups of powdered sugar. First, let's do this. Let's put the butter in. I've got like a stick of butter. We'll blend these together first. A stick of butter, and then I've got 3 ounces of cream cheese. It's one of the small packages of cream cheese, or if you buy one of the large packs, you cut that in half. But this is 3 ounces of cream cheese. And both, it would have the butter and the cream cheese, it would help if it softened. Now I'm going to put this in here and just put this on stir, and I've got it going real soft now, and now I'm going to speed it up some. I want to get those two really combine well, the cream cheese and the butter. I love making homemade candies, and this is something that you can make, I don't know, to take to somebody as a gift that's sick, or, you know, if a lot of June weddings are coming up. If you want to make, you know, some chocolate candy for a wedding or for a party. Okay, let's stir it up. Now what I'm going to do is I've got 4 cups of confectionery sugar. I'll pour that in there. I'm going to start this off very slow. And it's going to cream together. It'll take a few minutes for it to cream together well. Okay, I'm going to turn this off now. And I'll go back here and guess that I wanted orange flavoring. So I'm going to get my orange extract. And I'm going to put 1 teaspoon and a half. I might even put 2 because I like it really orangey. It depends on your personal preference of how strong or not strong you like it. All right, then I'm gonna mix that up. Okay, and then the last thing, I could leave it like this, and it would be fine. But I said I was going to do orange, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of food coloring in here and get it in an orange flavor. And then we're going to dip these in chocolate. So when we dip them in chocolate, when you bite into them, they'll actually be orange inside. So to get orange, I'm going to mix red and yellow. Since red is your predominant color, I'm just going to put a very little bit, like 1 drop of red to start off. Maybe 2. And then I will double that with the yellow. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's stir this up. Okay, I wanted it a little bit more orangey looking than this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like 1 more drop of red. And I said you want to do this very slowly because once you add it, you can't take it back. And see, that's giving me a really, really pretty orange color. All right, and we'll turn this off and scrape the sides down for a second. And this is supposed to be really thick, and it is. It is really, really thick. Let me scrape the sides down one more time, and then I'm going to mix it one more time. Okay, that's mixed. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my blade off. Now I could just as well put this in the refrigerator as the smaller bowl, but it takes so much space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape this down really good and put it in a smaller bowl. The reason why I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let this harden up, and once this hardens up, well then we're going to roll it into ball shapes, and then we're going to dip it in chocolate, and we'll have our own orange flavored buttercream candy. And like I said, you could do this with just leave it plain and do vanilla, and you could have vanilla flavored, or you could do strawberry and do strawberry flavoring and do it red, or you could do peppermint, you could do mint, do it green. So you could do a whole different variety of different flavors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about an hour, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up our candy, our orange candy. Okay, our orange buttercream has been in the refrigerator and the freezer for about an hour, and it's chilled. And I've got a piece of parchment paper and a cookie sheet. And this is our next step. I'm going to take it and I'm going to make little round dollops on here, like that. And then I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator and get them nice and cold, and then we'll dip them in chocolate, and we'll have our own homemade orange flavored buttercream candy. And let me tell you, they're good. They're really, really outstanding. So you don't have to do this. If you would rather take your hands and roll these little balls, you can do that too. I just think it's easier and more uniform if I use little scoops. Okay, that's our last one. We got quite a few out of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the refrigerator or in the freezer, and I'm going to get them really hard, and then we'll take them out, and later on we'll dip them in chocolate and we'll go decorate them, and I'll show you that as soon as these get cold. I'll be back soon. Okay, welcome back. We're going to work on our chocolate part now. Our orange cream is still in the refrigerator setting up. I've got some Hershey's milk chocolate chips, but it's very warm here. They've sort of melted a little bit, but that's okay, that's fine. I also stopped by a bake shop today, and I've got some baker's chocolate that I like to use. It gives it a real rich flavor. And also I like to use just candy bars. Using a mixture of chocolates, to me, really adds a completely different flavor to whatever you're dipping. So I've got 3 Hershey's bars here. You could use any kind of chocolate bars that you want to use. You know, you could use Godiva, or you could use just a cheaper brand. Let me get these open. All right, so what I'm going to do, I got these all in here. Did you ever wonder when you were a child at Easter time, and I remember I did, I'd get my basket, I'd take the rabbits out and I'd play with them. I'd play with all the stuff and rearrange my basket. And I never got chocolate on my hands. Well, I've got chocolate on my hands just doing this. The reason why professional candy makers, when they're doing chocolate, they always put a certain amount of paraffin in it. It's paraffin made just for chocolate. And I stopped by the bake shop today and I got some of the paraffin, and I'm gonna actually put 2 teaspoons in with my chocolate. And what that will do, That will help harden my chocolate, make it harden quicker, and it will not melt in my hands as fast. So I'm going to melt this in my microwave, and then I'll be right back. We'll finish up. Okay, I've got my chocolate all melted. It's all melted together, and these have really set up and hardened. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop one at a time in here. And let me get a fork. It might work easier. And I'm going to put them on my drip pan right here. Flip them around, make sure I get them covered. Make sure I get all the chocolate knocked off of them. Put them on my pan. I'm going to do each one like this and get them all on my sheet. Okay, I've got the last one on there, and while I was at the store today at the pastry shop, I found these little candy flowers. So what we can do on some of them, if you really wanted to make them decorative, you could just put a little bit of chocolate on the top of them. These would be great gifts to give somebody, and you can see these are already got a glisten to them when they dry because of the paraffin in there. So I'm gonna put this one like about half of them, and then I'll come back to you after they dried all the way. Okay, I've got them all done. You can see they're nice and glossy and everything, and some of them have flowers on them. Wouldn't that be cute to put in a pack to take somewhere with you? And I've got one right here that we're going to cut. So you can actually see the orange inside and the chocolate. Okay, I hope you'll try these. I think it's a wonderful gift to give someone. They're really tasty. Oh, if you like buttercream and chocolate, you're going to love these. Wow, that's really good. I got to get these out of here. Thank you so much for following me on Facebook and YouTube. Please subscribe to me if you haven't subscribed yet. Y'all have supported me the whole way, and I appreciate all of your support. Please tell your friends about the channel and ask them to subscribe also. If you subscribe and hit the bell, every time that I do something, you'll get a notification. Give this a try. Take it as a gift to someone. Thanks again for all your help and all that you do for me to keep me going and helping my channel to grow. Until next time, this is Jim in Mexico saying you take care of yourself. You're my family. I think about you. And God bless.